What's up, guys? Today we are going to be checking out Sanford Double Beat. So Sanford Double Beat is, of course, a double and triple stroke exercise, and the first thing that I would like to kind of mention is that you shouldn't think of this exercise as a, I guess, double stroke or triple stroke exercise, and I know that sounds counterproductive, but you should think of this as an exercise that works on 2 or 3 legato strokes that are placed together as 16th note rhythms. Thinking about it like this should, 1, help you place all of your strokes to where they need to be within the 16th note grid, and also it should really help you understand the concept, that double and triple strokes are nothing more than just legato strokes played a lot faster than just 8th notes. So jumping right into it, you should of course start on one drum first. This is definitely an exercise that requires rhythmic accuracy for sure, and the best way and the quickest way to develop that is to start on one drum and then moving around. Once you decide to start moving it around, variation 1 for this exercise is a really good place to start. The rounds are kept really minimal to help make the transition from one drum to a little bit more of an advanced split pattern, and it'll really help you maintain all the checkpoints of proper hand technique, proper rhythmic accuracy, maintaining proper dynamic levels, and just making sure that you're playing the exercise really well in general. Really focus in on those playing zones as well. With having such a simple around pattern, there should be no excuses for bad playing zones. Variation 2 of Sanford Double Beat, or the intermediate variation, is definitely a step up from the beginner variation. The largest concept to keep in mind here is something called transitional drumming. Now, this is something that you want to avoid at all costs and really take it slow to make sure that you're not doing this. Now, what transitional drumming is, and I've got one of my old drum heads here to demonstrate, is the proper way to play this exercise would be to hit both strokes or all 3 strokes in the same spot on the drum head when you move to that drum. So if you have a double stroke on drum 2, it should be in the same spot. Now, transitional drumming is where you're playing a legato stroke here, and then over here on the same hand for the same grouping. So instead of it being, like that, right in the zone, you'd be playing it across. So definitely make sure that you are playing in the same spot on the drum, and you're not playing on multiple areas on the same drum head. And that concept is really something that's just going to take a lot of time, a lot of patience, and a lot of, just centered focus to get the hang of. Especially when you first start learning how to move the doubles around the drums, it's real easy to just want to go with the flow, but you have to make sure that you're playing each drum, for what it is, for itself. You're really playing the part as it's written, and you're not just throwing things around. Last few pieces of real important advice that I have for Sanford is just to make sure that, yeah, you know, you're making sure that you're holding the stick where the fulcrum is, where you need to be holding the stick. You have a good hand angle, meaning this, again, some depends on your drum line. Some instructors will use more of a French grip, some like more of a German grip, and a lot of them are right in the middle with American grip. So make sure you double check you're using wherever you're supposed to be. Make sure that you maintain your wrist angle here as well, so you're not tweaking your wrist out to play on drums 3 or 4. And on that note, you're not playing over like this when you're going out to play on the outer drums either. You should be maintaining that angle and using the forearm to move your hand and stick out to the drums, to the proper playing zones where they need to be. And of course, you want to make sure that your shoulders are square and you're not using your shoulders to move your hands out to where they need to be. Again, use those forearms. So, to wrap things up, I'd like to say thanks for tuning in. Next time, we are going to be checking out the advanced pattern of Sanford Double Beat, and we're going to be taking a real in-depth look at scrapes. So practice hard. I'll see you on the field.